Here we are right now, guys, in Fisch. Today I'm going to be showing you how to go ahead and get these two specific enchant relics extremely quickly. These enchant relics are HEXED enchant relics and ABYSSAL enchant relics. The reason why these relics are quite useful is because you guys can go ahead and use them to get the Rod of the Depths, which is a great rod in the game, one of the best. So pretty much, guys, how can we get these fast? Well, let me explain that right now. First of all, guys, there is kind of two ways to go and get both these relics. The first is going to be, well, I guess these all suit different people. So first of all, guys, if you want to go ahead and use the first method, you are going to need some enchant relics to begin with. So guys, in order to get enchant relics, you can of course fish them up, which is kind of slow. Another way is by using treasure maps and going to the treasure chests and get them that way, guys. Or if you just simply want to get two enchant relics, you guys can spend 22,000 guys here at Merlin, because Merlin can actually sell you enchant relics. So if you ask for power for 11,000, you'll give us one enchant relic, guys. So you can just spend 22,000 here and you can get yourself two enchant relics, because of course we only need one of each really. If you guys want to get more, then feel free, but what we're going to do first, guys, is go ahead and get our relics here from Merlin. So now that we've got our two enchant relics, well, I bought one, but I've got so many more enchant relics in my inventory, so I don't really need to buy anymore. But pretty much, guys, what you can then do is come over here. You guys can travel over to Moosewood Island. That's because, guys, we can go ahead and appraise these enchant relics and get the hexed and abyssal mutations on them. Now, guys, if you've already heard this method before, then keep on watching, because I've got another method to get these later on. But yeah, guys, what you can do over here is hold out your enchant relics over here, guys. Let me just pick some that I've already maybe appraised. Never mind. Let's just get these out, guys, and let's do that. So yeah, guys, what you can then do is hold out your enchant relics and talk to the appraiser and ask him to appraise your enchant relics for 300 cash. Now, guys, what that's going to do is it's going to add a random mutation on your enchant relics, guys. Now, if I keep on doing this, I'll eventually get an enchant relic with a mutation on. Now, as you can see, guys, typically you're just going to have nothing happen to it, guys, but eventually if you spend enough money and do this enough times, you'll eventually get a random mutation on your enchant relics, guys, and one of those random ones can either be hexed or abyssal mutations. So guys, all you gotta then do is just keep on doing this really until you eventually get hexed and abyssal. Now, you can either be super lucky and get this literally in 2 tries, guys. You can first of all get hexed straight away and get abyssal straight away. That's unlikely, guys, or you can spend a lot of money and be super unlucky to go and do this, guys. As you can see, I just got translucent with that one. So guys, this is more of a method if you have a lot of money on the spare. Now, the next method, a bit cheaper one, is to go ahead and instead use a rod enchanted with abyssal. Now, I don't have any abyssal enchanted rods anymore, guys. I used to have the Rod of the Depths being abyssal, guys, but now I've got that clever for XP farming. But pretty much, guys, if you go ahead and enchant your rod with abyssal, I think it has a 10% chance to make a fish abyssal. Now, of course, guys, that also applies to enchant relics. So every single time you fish up an enchant relic, it has a 10% chance to be abyssal. So I think I've actually got quite a few abyssal enchant relics just from fishing with my Rod of the Depths, guys, when I used to have an abyssal rod. Now, a way to get these even easier is by simply popping server luck, guys, or joining and finding on the Fisch Discord server a server that has this luck on, and maybe also potentially a Aurora Borealis event, guys. That can also massively boost your chance, because then of course you'll be catching so many more enchant relics, guys. You can easily get abyssal enchant relics that way. Now, the way to get hexed enchant relics, guys, is by using the no life rod. The no life rod, I'm pretty sure, has a 30% chance to apply the hex mutation onto fish, and that of course then applies to enchant relics too, guys. The only unfortunate thing about the no life rod is that you guys do need to be level 500 beforehand, which honestly, guys, is not going to be really useful to many of you guys, because of course I'm sure a lot of you trying to get this rod, the Rod of the Depths, is probably under level 500. But yeah, guys, if you're over level 500 and want to get the Rod of the Depths and these enchant relics, then of course you can go ahead and use the no life rod to get them. Now, the final way, guys, is just by trading for them. These enchant relics are now quite low value. You guys can pick up a lot of these. If you guys go on the Fisch trading server, you guys can get so many of these enchant relics fast. So that's probably the best way of getting them. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video here. So I guess, guys, like and subscribe for more.